Guys, so this video is going to be a little bit different. I've been thinking about doing a video like this for a while, just because things that I feel like I should spread from my own experience to other people. And I thought I'd do this video because it's a couple days before I start my senior year, and obviously senior year is one of the most important years. That was some of my advice and tips to people, especially freshmen entering high school, because high school, my experience for the past 2 years hasn't been the best. I think it's because I personally am a very awkward person, and I also switched schools a lot, and I just had a lot of family drama going on. So I would say that high school wasn't the best time for me, because I was always dealing with bullshit at home, and then I had to go to school, and it's just a big drama. So I feel like this year's gonna be better though, hopefully, and that's my hope, but you never know. But anyways, without further ado, I hope this advice and these tips that I've learned in the past 2 years help you or help people who are entering high school to make it a better experience, and hopefully it doesn't suck. Okay, advice 1 is don't take lower classes to be with your friends. I know a lot of times in junior highs, a whole bunch of people that you don't know in your classes, and so I know a lot of people were taking lower courses or changing their courses to be with their friends, which first of all is really stupid, because a lot of times a lot of time your friends may be taking courses that helps them achieve better success, but per se not for you. Don't worry about being in classes with your friends. Trust me, I've met a lot of new friends in high school that have been better friends than the ones I made in junior high. Hey, my second advice is to research what you want to take in post-secondary, because courses you have to take in grade 12 are going to be the ones that universities are going to be looking at. So in grade 10, just do some research and see what you need, so that in grade 12 you take courses in grade 12 that you need. My third advice for people entering high school is honestly don't give a shit or a fuck about what people think about you. A lot of times people are too inside their heads. Oh my god, I have to wear this because people will think I'm weird, or I have to do this. Honestly, who cares? Who fucking cares? Me, for example, I wear fucking neon lipsticks, I wear neon eyes, I wear whatever the fuck I please. Why? Because I like that stuff, and honestly, I don't care what people think about me. Yeah, so a lot of times I have discovered a lot about myself in high school, and I think it's because I really do not care what people think about me. I don't say it doesn't affect me all the time, but it does affect me sometimes. But advice 4 is be afraid to make new friends, because a lot of the times you make better friends in high school than in junior high. The thing that happened to me recently was I lost 2 of my closest friends in junior high, that we were friends from grade 8 till grade 11, and the reason for this is because we were just so different, and even when we would hang out sporadically, I guess you could say, because I was really busy all the time, so I didn't really have a lot of time. It was just so different. We didn't really have that much in common, and it just was, I don't know, it was just a different vibe. So I don't wish them any harm. I know things ended badly on their part. They kind of said a couple things to me, and honestly, I don't care. It's not honestly a big deal. I wish them all the best, but sometimes your friendships don't last, and that's okay. That's totally okay, because we are so different. We want different things out of life, and I'm okay with that. And so don't be afraid to make new friends, because there will be a lot of people in high school that you will have more connections with, and also a lot of people in college too. So just don't even worry about the shit that goes on, because you know what, high school is only 3 years and it ends, and then you all go your separate ways, and a lot of times you don't talk to the people that you went to high school with just because you're so busy. Okay, advice number 5, which is always hand in your work on time. Don't be that kid that hands it in 3 weeks late, handing in your work. It's gonna pile up, and before you know it, you're gonna have 20 missing assignments, and those really affect your grades. Hand in something that has 10%, then hand in a 0, because it brings your grade down so much. So like at least like half an hour aside to just finish your homework, do it early. And if you know you're gonna be busy like over the weekend, finish it on Friday night or finish it on Thursday night. Like don't always be on top of it, because you do not want to be that kid also that like is always handing in stuff late, always get in trouble and affect your marks a lot. Okay, and also this kind of leads into my tip number 10. Get on your teacher's good side, okay? I'm not saying you have to kiss their feet. I'm not saying you have to like, you know, compliment them, but just don't get on their bad side, okay? Because if you do, your life could be a living hell. They could pick on you. They could, you know, like always ask you questions, like always get mad at you from the class. Just saying stuff up to them. All I'm saying is just kind of back them. Like don't be that kid that like starts fighting them in the middle of class over nothing. Okay, advice number 6 is don't get involved with the wrong crowd. I know in high school it's the coolest thing to be, you know, have a lot of friends, like, you know, it's your dream to like have, you know, be driving around, hanging out at the mall and stuff and all that. But a lot of the times you do get into the wrong crowd and you just like end up having so much drama and stuff, and it's just not worth it. I'm the type of person that if I have like 1 or 2 friends that are like this, I'm fine. Like I don't need a shit ton of friends always around me. I just need a couple friends that I'm like tight with, that, you know, I'm gonna ride or die, and then I'm good. Because I find that friends and they're always there for you, rather than people who, if you have a whole bunch of friends, you're kind of just. And I think this is advice number 7 is develop good study habits, because a lot of the times those really smart kids who never study for any test or quizzes and always get 100%. Those people are the type of people that when they go to university, they're struggling because they don't have any good study habits. Develop good study habits. Now, me personally, I'm the type of person that if I don't study for a test, I fail or I do really bad at, just because I have to study, because I doesn't like, or else it doesn't stick to my head. So develop good study habits, I would say in grade 10, so that in grade 11 you can apply them, and in grade 12 you can really have it, so that when you go off to university or college, they really stick and you're not like crying or screwed because you don't know how to study. My advice number 8 to people is have good time management skills. I had a job. I got a job in like the end, like I would say March of grade 10, and then all through grade 11, and then I'm pretty sure all through grade 12. So I've had a job for most of my high school experience, and I only work weekends, which does help because it allows me to have evenings off so I can study. But honestly, I'm always really tired because I don't get to sleep in, and I'm just, I don't know, like school, work, and I don't really have a lot of time to study on the weekend because that's what I used to do. So my advice is have good time management skills. Like, for example, for me, if I have an assignment due on Monday, I always finish it on Friday. Like I always, unless it's studying, like I will study like for a test on like Saturday, Sunday. But if it's for like an assignment, I will finish my homework on Friday night. So I have the whole weekend just to relax and do nothing pretty much. And also, I always make sure to hand in my assignments on time. Like I always set out like little plans. So for example, if I have a big project due, I'll do like one portion on Monday, one portion on Tuesday, one portion on Wednesday, so that way on Thursday I have it done. Or just finish it all on Monday. Like it really just depends. Okay, advice number 9 I would give is, honestly, don't stress if you get a bad mark on a test or an assignment or a quiz, because chances are in like, you know, even a year's time you won't even remember that grade. And just don't let it I realize it's great to do good in school, but like a lot of the other times we just take tests and stuff too seriously. And while we should, it's like, it's not a big deal if you do bad. If you get like a 50, you get a 60, because trust me, in like 10 years, it's not gonna matter. Or even in a year, it's not gonna matter that you got like a 50 on a test, because you still got an overall good grade. So my advice is, honestly, don't even stress. Make sure you do good on the unit test. If you do bad on an assignment, make sure you do good on the next one. But don't let it ruin your whole day. Don't let it bring you down, because trust me, you are probably smarter than what you perceived and what you had on that assignment or that quiz. and you can obviously do better next time. So just take it, learn from it, and move on. Was it 8 or 9? 9. Sorry, advice, don't be a hater. Don't be that kid that bullies someone because they're gay, because they wear purple lipstick, because of that. Because chances are, like, you're just a loser. Like, why hate on other people who are trying to express themselves or trying to be equal? Because it's just, in high school, there's so much drama, so much bullshit, so much stuff just being thrown at you from schools, stress, even at home. So why, like, add to that fuel? Like, why bring someone down? Encourage people. Like, if you see someone, you know, who's a guy walk in with purple eyelids, oh my god, I would cry because I'd be like, yes girl, like, work it. But like, just be positive. Like, don't hate someone because, you know, they're different or because they're doing something else. You know what, encourage them. As long as they're doing something that's not obviously like affecting them in a negative way or affecting people around them in a negative way, then who cares? Okay, so my advice number 10 and my final advice is enjoy your last years and the last 3 years of high school, because chances are a lot of times you are with the same group of people from like kindergarten to junior high to high school, and oftentimes you won't see them afterwards because scheduling, school, you know, work, life. A lot of people get married after high school. I don't know how I feel about that, but honestly, like, a lot of times life gets in the way and you won't be able to see them. So just enjoy the last year or two that you have with the people that you care about, because you won't see them that often afterwards. Okay, I hope this advice was helpful in people entering high school or people currently still in high school. This is advice that I personally learned over a couple years and also have applied to myself, and I have found better results because of it. So I hope this was helpful, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.